Welcome to a Be Like That podcast. I'm your host, Dan. Solo Dolo today. The guys, they all busy, and it's a Sunday, so they all got stuff going on. So I'm going to hold it down today. We got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of good topics to talk about today. A lot of things have happened over the last couple of days, so we got to get into it. Um, we got to talk about LeBron James, Dr. Umar, and his lost daughter, allegedly lost daughter. We got to get into some NFL stuff. So it's going to be a mixture. Like I told y'all in a couple, I'll say give it a month or two. All our sports stuff will go back to the wraparound. We're going to introduce the wraparound again because I think this need to be separate. This more of like I said this more of just talking about hip hop and stuff that's non-sport stuff, and I think we need to keep the sports stuff. So we need to have two separate podcasts. So I will bring that back to the red and white will come back from the wraparound. Give it a chance. So be on the lookout for that. But man, let's get into the podcast. Not hold on. I'm tripping. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the stream. And make sure you share the stream. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. I love y'all. We at 192 subs. We 8 subs away from 200. So we appreciate y'all for being on this journey with us and supporting us way through. Appreciate y'all for supporting our clips, supporting our shorts, and all that. Like I say, in the upcoming future, in the incoming future, I'll say that we will start doing pre-record. So we'll just premiere it and we'll do it like that and get off the live form. Just because I feel like it'd be better pre-record. We can edit some stuff out and it could be more professional for y'all. And y'all can and we get our topics out, y'all can like the conversation. And I think it'd be a better flow if we start pre-recording and then putting it out instead of trying to go live. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll eventually go back to doing live, but I want to get into just starting to do pre-record and working on that and learning how to edit the videos and putting it out there so y'all can enjoy it and like it. But y'all know me, I don't like to keep y'all waiting. Let's get into the first topic of the day. LeBron James presses confronted, however you want to call it, Stephen A. Smith during the game. End of a third quarter, going into the fourth quarter. So he basically pressed Stephen A. Smith during the second half of a game against the New York Knicks, which was a great game. LeBron had a great game. But he decided during the break to press Stephen A. Smith. I know what y'all thinking. Then where's the video? Where's the video? I got the video right here for y'all, man. Y'all know me, man. I got y'all, folks. Hold on. Hold on. I got y'all. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, I got it right here. If you guys haven't seen this video, this is the video of LeBron James confronting Stephen A. Smith supposedly about his son. It's about his son though. Here's the video right here. Let's watch it. So Stephen A. Smith came out after this on on his show, First Take. And I'm not gonna play all of what Stephen A. Smith had to say. I'm just gonna play the important stuff, which is mostly the beginning of the video. So I'm not gonna play the majority of it, but I just want to get Stephen A. Smith on his point of view of what happened, so we can get the whole gist of what's going on between him and LeBron James, or what made LeBron James confront him. So here we go with this. Let's watch this video with Stephen A. Smith and LeBron. Stephen A. Smith talking about the incident.
Lakers and Knicks in just a moment. But SA, there was a moment in the game that we want
about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. Um, I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent.
Before I let Stephen A. finish, why he look so fucking sad? Like nigga, like his dog died. Like nigga, you ain't at no funeral. Like to me, bro, I wouldn't even be sweating what LeBron said. You know what I'm saying? Before I get my opinion, I wouldn't even be sweating it, bro. Like he said what he said, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say nothing, you ain't do nothing back, so just keep it pushing, bro. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But there's no reason for him. He looks so sad. Like he just Stephen A. Smith, he just so dramatic. He's so dramatic, bro. He looks so dramatic, right? He just doing the most. So let's continue.
That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it. For the record, his agent and friend, Rich Paul, has my number. Maverick Carter, who works under him, has my number. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called,
Steve, he's not gonna do all that, bro. He's not gonna do all that. Look, this is my opinion on Steve. Now you just said you and LeBron don't even fuck with each other. So if y'all don't even fuck with each other, like you said on your show, then why would he even try to do? Why would he go out his way to do all that when you already say it's really a high and by? Y'all don't even have that type of rapport. So I'm not surprised what he did to you. This is my opinion. LeBron James look weak as hell, bro. At the end of the day, you don't walk up on no man and do no man like that, bro, during the game, bro. Stephen A. Smith, his job is to give takes. No matter if you like it or not, he's getting paid to give takes. You the same dude when you was tussling with some folks and your mama was running her mouth trying to talk and defend you, yelling at the boy. You told her to sit her A down. But now it's time for you to sit your A down. You don't want to. No, sit your A down too, bro. Sit your A down too. It's no reason for you to get that mad, bro, and press Stephen. Bro, your son's not, bro. Your son not that good. He not that good. People had the right to say your son not that good, bro. Who cares? All these NBA players get pressed and get complained, get talked about. Your son ain't above. He not above criticism. You not above criticism. Stephen A. Houston say what he want to say. But who you really want to talk to is Skip Bayless. All that stuff, that smoke wasn't for Stephen A. Smith. All that smoke is for Skip Bayless, bro. You to me, it's like it doesn't even make sense for you to get that mad, bro. People gonna criticize your son. If your son not good and he not scoring and he go 0 for 5, 0 for 5 for the 3-point line. He don't make no free throws, but he got 4 attempts. People gonna criticize and say, hey, he not that good. So why are you so upset about that? Why would you go press Stephen Smith? You look weak. Made you look weak, bro. I like LeBron James as a player. You know what I'm saying? He in my top 3. Number 2, they're one of the greatest players of all time. Enjoy watching him. One of my favorite players to watch. At one point was my favorite player. But bro, he look weak. Just on some real John, he look weak, bro. You don't do that, bro. You don't do that. And Stephen A. Smith look weak because as a man, bro, you supposed to check LeBron and say, bro, get out my face. We're not gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna do that though. But I respect Stephen A. Smith keeping it professional. But you can keep it professional and still check somebody though, bro. You could have told him like, hey, bro, this is my job. It's my job, bro. Let's not do this. It's my job. It just kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let no man tell me or keep my name son out your mouth. Just keep talking to me crazy. Nah, bro. Nah. I'm gonna say nah, bro. No, you listen, bro. It's my job. If you don't like it, then don't watch the show. But you're not gonna tell me how to do my job. I don't tell you how to shoot a basketball. Don't tell me how to do my job. Who I should talk about? I'm gonna talk about anybody that play in the league. If you play in the league, you're gonna get some criticism. When you want to play, come on, bro. You brought it upon yourself, bro. When you want to play in the league, you bring it upon yourself to be criticized. That's how it works, bro. You getting all this money, you're gonna get interviewed, you're gonna do press runs, you're gonna talk to reporters, you're gonna talk to the press, you're gonna talk to all these people, bro. And people are gonna take what you say in your interviews, your post game interview, pre game interview, what you say offside the court when you go on the podcast, people are gonna take that and they're gonna criticize it because you hoop. They might take you out of context sometimes. They might just not like you because how you played the previous season. But people gonna say stuff about you, bro. And if you don't like it, LeBron, take your son out of the NBA, send his ass to China, send him to Australia. But if he gonna play in the NBA, bro, he gonna get criticized, bro, by Stephen A. Smith, by fans, by old former players. People gonna criticize. Kwame Brown criticized. I don't see you coming out at Kwame Brown saying nothing. I don't think if Kwame Brown was at that game, you would have pressed Kwame Brown, but you pressed Stephen A. Smith. I just think it's just a little weak, LeBron. And I'm a big fan, but you cannot do that, bro. You're just not gonna press up on no man just because you disagree with what he say. Bro, a lot of shit, they not even personal about Brown. They just say he can't hoop, bro. They ain't say he a bad kid. They ain't say he wasn't raised right. They ain't coming to him personally. They're just saying he can't hoop. What's wrong with saying, hey, your son can't hoop? I don't understand what's wrong with saying, hey, your son can't hoop. What's wrong with that? It's people that think the people that say you suck at basketball. You just look at them and say you tripping. If your son's really confident in himself as a man and as a player, it shouldn't matter what people say about your son, bro. They shouldn't say nothing. You told your mama to sit her ass down. Bro, I just use the word Django Freeman. I just use the word press just to use it, my boy. It's not literal, bro. I'm just saying confront, press. It don't matter how you want to say it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I just look at it like you can't get mad, bro. He said, walk like a grown man, handle business like a G. Uh, I don't look at it like that, my boy. I understand your perspective, though. I understand how you see it that way. There's a lot of people that say that. I don't see it. I think he look corny, my boy. You don't got to press no man for no reason, my boy. It's no reason to do all that, bro. It's just criticism, bro. People can criticize your play. If you don't like it, then don't like it. It is what it is, bro. It don't matter what sport you play, bro. Once you join the NBA and the NFL, you bring criticism upon yourself, bro, because that's the field. That's what it is, bro. The media is part of being a professional. Talking to the media, talking to reporters, doing all that, bro. People breaking down your game. These TV shows that have NFL rights, their job is to talk about your game and critique your game. It is what it is, bro. If you don't like it, don't like it. But to sit there and press a man who really, if you look at his career, my boy, he really don't even talk about LeBron that much, bro. Most of the time, only time he probably you can say he downs LeBron when they talk that Michael Jordan and LeBron James GOAT debate. But if you look at Stephen A. takes through LeBron's whole career, he's always praised LeBron James. So for LeBron to do that to Stephen A. Smith, to me, it felt like it got to be more than just the son, bro. I think LeBron is just tired of people speaking on him and trying to downplay him. That's what I really think. I think it's the son thing, but I think the son is really, if you think about 100%, I think the son is only 20% of the LeBron real issue. I think 80% is really how they talk about LeBron, how they've been covering LeBron, bro. That's how I really look at it. But like I say, for LeBron to press Stephen A. Smith like that, that energy is really for Skip Bayless. But since you can't get to Skip Bayless, you sent that message to Skip Bayless through Stephen A. Smith. That's what I think he did, bro. He can't. If Skip Bayless right there, he would have did that. I think he did the same thing. Skip Bayless was right there, but Skip Bayless ain't showing up to no Laker game. Let's just be real. He not showing up to no Laker game. And if he is, Skip Bayless gonna be up in his own suite. He not gonna be courtside doing that. Cause he know a lot of niggas gonna press his ass for a lot of stuff he done said. A lot of people he done made fun of. So yeah, man. To conclude this, man, I just think with LeBron, bro, it's just like, bro, calm down, bro. Like you tell your mom to sit her ass down, nigga. You sit your ass down, bro, and hoop. Your son, if people want to say your son not good, he not good, bro. And if you don't like it, oh well. His ass don't have to play. People don't owe you nothing. People don't owe this talk about your son well. So if you can't respect the fact that people gonna criticize your son, that's a you problem, my boy. So that's all I gotta say about that. Let's move on to the next topic, bro. Man, like and comment. We gonna clip this up, man. Like and comment and give us y'all thoughts about the topic. let's get to the next topic. Dr. Umar lost daughter, bro. So Dr. Umar, the Pan African, whatever you call it, my boy, one of the funniest to me, one of the funniest dudes on YouTube. I don't really. Sometimes I take Dr. Umar serious. I used to take Dr. Umar serious as a kid, but then I just growing up, just watching him now, bro. I just can't take him serious. But he allegedly he has a daughter who's out here claiming that he don't that he's a deadbeat and he don't fuck with her and he just capping. He talk all this shit online, but he don't practice what he really preaches and all this stuff. And he really a deadbeat. So that's why just see a little bit from what the daughter got to say. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, just a little bit.
With a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life.
So that's the gist of what she's saying. She basically saying that Dr. Umar cap, he full of shit. He just be out here talking, and he need to grow up. He need to be a man. And she been trying to get into contact with Dr. Umar, and he just been flaking her off, brushing her off. So Dr. Umar responded to it. I'm trying to see can I find the response. Let me see can I find this real quick. What's up, my boy Drew? I saw you come through.
What up with you? You straight?
I'm trying to find Dr. Umar. Hell yeah. I'm trying to find Dr. Umar response. I'm gonna have to go to
Yeah, I
YouTube.
saw this. This was
Let me see
messy.
can I find on YouTube. Yeah, bro. Dr. Umar funny as hell, bro. He's a funny
Yeah.
man. How long is this? This ain't long enough.
Nigga
Hold on.
nigga don't honor
Let me
no
see if I can
commitments. Got a
find
whole
it.
daughter and the school still ain't open.
Yeah, Dr. Umar ain't right, bro. Dr.
Now, I don't
Umar
know
ain't
if this
right.
really his daughter, though. I don't even know what the street's saying.
I'm trying to find the response. They got her talking. It's more of her talking than him. I'm trying to see can I find his response to it. And he did respond back. It's more of niggas reacting to shit. Man. I'm trying to. God damn, bro. It's all these videos of her, but there's no videos of him responding to what she's saying. You'd think they at least have a video.
That's why I started
Man,
thinking
people
she might be
really, they
capping.
might, they mean this mean they ain't fucking with Dr. Umar, bro. 'Cause they keep posting her shit. It's more her shit than him.
I know, but like the way I look at that shit is like whenever they post on one side, it's like they don't want nobody to hear the other side. Whoever the fuck run this internet shit or whatever.
That's
Cause
what I
I
feel
saw the
like.
video of him talking too. Where it's at? I ain't never watch it, but I saw it.
Yeah, you
Like
know what I'm saying.
I ain't
I
watch it
got
yet,
I
but
got it on I got it on Instagram and shit. But I'm trying to find it. It's on regular. It's hella mean. Like, yeah, bro. It's more her talking than the Prince of Pan Africanness talking. You feel me?
Yeah, King Kong
Yeah.
consciousness. All these
But
nicknames.
basically, man, we can't find it, y'all. But basically, Dr. Umar basically was talking about how he was paying that child support, and he basically saying what a mama at. So he like, I did my part, and he basically trying to say we tried to be in the kid life. Mama was tripping, so he did his part by putting up child support. But that just made Dr. Umar a hypocrite. And should he shut the fuck up and stay in his lane and get his house in order before he started trying to advise how other people should be, how other people should have their house in order. And I think, to me, bro, Dr. Umar, bro, I don't take Dr. Umar serious, bro. So I'm not surprised,
Not
bro.
on
Like
everything. Some stuff.
yeah, some stuff I'd be like, yeah, but a lot of stuff I'm like, nah, bro. And you
Yeah.
can't tell me Dr. Umar ain't had no white coochie. I'm just sorry, bro.
Yeah,
You
I don't
can't
know if
tell
I
me Dr.
believe
Umar
that.
ain't been in there.
I don't
You
know if I
feel
believe
me?
that.
All these white women out here, bro, and you telling me Dr. Umar ain't sniffed no white coochie. It's cap to me. I'm just sorry, bro. Cause it's like I'm looking at him, and I'm just like, he just a nigga like him, bro, who just so passionate like that. He done slipped up once, bro. He done slipped. Dr.
Well,
Umar done
where's she
slipped up
at?
about once.
Wouldn't she have came out by now and be like, I'm
Hell
the
nah,
one Dr. Umar slept with, nigga. I'm the one
hell
snow.
nah. Cause bro,
She be on no
every
jumper,
female,
all that shit.
every woman not like that though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every female now don't want their business out in the area.
Yeah.
Just so they can embarrass somebody else. Like her, she don't want people to know she's sleeping with. Every female not like
I
that,
mean,
bro.
even
A
if
lot
she
of
came
times
out,
you
I
see
don't count
that,
that as embarrassing though. Like it's just like you slept with a white man. I don't give a shit. I mean,
but still though, why would you? Some people don't like me. I don't want everybody to know who I'm sleeping with, bro. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want everybody to know who I done had been with. Like, I don't. That's to me. Everybody not with that, bro. Cause that's privacy, bro. You don't want everybody in your business. You feel me? A lot of times these dudes they get exposed by these women. Look at the women that they messing with. Like
yeah,
they all on Instagram. Sometimes they Instagram models. Of course, these women gonna expose and say something. But Umar probably did something in college one time. I think he did something and
of
slipped
course.
up, which made him go harder on a black man shouldn't be with black women. I mean, shouldn't be with other women but black women, and vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? But it is hypocritical, bro, for you to talk all this, talk all that, but you're not taking care of your daughter. But you just can't say I'm giving money.
Yeah,
I'm giving money. It's like, nah, bro, you got to be in the kid life. You the main nigga that talk about you need to be in your kid life. So you can't now turn to the money, money, money when you're a big advocate for being in your kid's life. You're one of the
yeah,
biggest advocates for that. So if you're the biggest
yeah.
advocate and you're the face of black men should be with black women and you should take care of your children, but all you doing is giving money and child support and think that's doing enough when you're the main person that say niggas should do more and men should do more, you do look a little hypocritical.
Well, I mean, that's probably all he can do though.
Nah, bro. If you really want to be in your kid life, you gonna do what you gotta do, bro.
I mean, not necessarily. It's a lot of crazy women out here. Now you got to watch who you have kids with, but I'm just saying, like, some niggas be like, yeah, I'll send that check just so I don't have to see your mama. I know some of them niggas, so just trying to be like, I'm just saying, a lot of niggas don't get a chance to be a good dad, is what I'm saying.
And so that's don't you think it happened to Dr. Umar?
I mean,
Hell nah, come on, bro. Dr. Umar said, fuck that kid.
no, he ain't say fucker because he sent the bread. Fucker would be like, no bread, bitch.
He said, fuck that kid, bro.
Or he probably said fuck the mama, which a lot of people do. And the mama keeping the kid. So it's like,
What the mama do?
I mean, we don't know. I mean, everybody out here having kids is not smart and sane, is what I say.
I agree. I agree. But you
Like,
gotta
it's a lot of
realize,
people out here having kids that should not be. So, like, we got to be honest with that and be
yeah,
like, look,
I say that all the time. I
I'm
say
not
that all
trying
the
to
time.
paint him as a saint or no shit like that, but I'm just saying, I mean, co-parenting or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that shit takes two willing parties. You can't co-parent and one parent don't want you to, and like,
Yeah.
so you got to have somebody, you got to have kids with somebody that got some sense for real. Is the big thing,
Nah, you ain't
and
lying about
that's
that.
ultimately his fault, like you were saying. Shit.
So yeah, man. I just want to get this topic out of the way, bro, because I really have too much on it. To me, it's self-explanatory, bro. It's like you a hypocrite, bro. Like sometimes people want to drag it out, and when everybody be super outraged, they don't. Everybody not gonna be outraged about shit they don't care about. And a lot of times, bro, some people already knew Dr. Umar was kind of like a phony anyway, and he don't practice what he
Yeah,
preached. So it's not surprising to a lot of people. So that's why I don't think it's gonna hurt him, bro. Cause everybody
no,
know what they're getting with Dr. Umar, bro. He is who he is, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So when I'm looking at him, I'm not looking at him like I'm not holding him to a high standard to where when I catch him doing something like, oh my God, it messes him. Oh dang, how I look at that Umar changes. Like, no, I'm not surprised, bro. If you'd have told me this, if you'd have told me this like last year, I wouldn't. I'd been like, yeah, that makes sense. Dr. Umar is the type of nigga that'll do this some shit like that. I'm not surprised, bro. But the real question is that we don't want to talk about is, bro, the daughter corny for going on the internet, though.
yeah,
This is the daughter corny for going on the internet. Like I don't care what the circumstance that you don't go to the internet to try to bash nobody, bro. If you trying to get with Dr. Umar, that's a phone call, bro. You say you try to
yeah,
call them, then you still don't go to the internet, bro. When you to go to the internet, you didn't get the response. So that's how I know you're not trying to be with your dad. You're not trying to build a relationship with your dad.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not trying to do that because if you were trying to do that, you're not going to the internet. Then you're not trying to give a speech about, oh, you say you do this, you do that. Nah, you looking for some clout and you trying to embarrass the man who's supposed to be your father. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah. On
when you
some
do
Master
that, bro,
P, like Master P son. Remember he did that shit?
yeah, that's lame to me, bro.
Yeah, like
And
nigga. Like,
I don't fuck with that shit, bro. That's
nah,
my
I don't
pet
like that
peeve,
either.
bro.
I don't like that shit either. I don't like that shit either. Everybody do not need to know your business. God damn it. Like, and like it's just the internet though. This clout likes shit. Like if it's some likes on it, it's legitimized. And now it's like, is she so she it's confirmed she his real daughter?
I don't think so, bro. I haven't heard nothing that had. I
So
haven't
I'm
heard no
saying like
real
this shit
shit,
could
bro.
be capped like hell. Like, yeah, this shit's stupid. But if he got a daughter, like you said, and he talk like you said, he talk all this shit about black fathers, this, that, and the third. And this is corny, but it's like it do look corny for him, but it's like, oh, why we got to put our business? Like, why everybody got to know your business, bro?
That's what
Like,
I'm
how does that
saying,
help
bro.
you? How do it help you get through your problems? How do showing everybody what you're going through help you fix it? I really want to know that.
I don't get it, bro. I always, bro. That's like, bro. I've been saying this for so long, but I don't get how going to the internet helps you in any circumstance. But everybody seem to want to do that, bro. Every time somebody got an issue with somebody, they want to run to the internet, run to the internet, run to the internet. What's the purpose of doing that, bro? Why not try? It's other ways you can do, or other ways you can try, other ways you can use to figure out, okay, let me try this way to get in contact. Let me try this way. For you to go to the internet, and it's not like it'd be different. She went on the internet and said, hey, y'all, can y'all send this video to Dr. Umar? I need him to see this. I'm his daughter. Let us know his daughter trying to get in contact with him. If you was doing that and not the bashing, not the talking too much, then I could understand it. But you weren't trying to do that, Shawty. You were trying to have a moment. You were trying to have a moment, but also try to embarrass Dr. Umar because he potentially wasn't in your life. He potentially was your father and he wasn't in your life. And I understand that. But you don't have to go that route of trying to say, oh, fuck him. Let me go to the internet and bash him and try to embarrass him. Nah, bro, that's lame. At the end of the day, yes, he's wrong if he's your father. But you look lame too, because it's like, what's the purpose of coming here to the internet? You're not gonna get like the internet not gonna give you no sympathy. They really just gonna laugh at you. And that's what's really going on, bro. That's what I see. I don't see nobody out I don't see no boycotts, no protests against Dr. Umar on social media. People don't care. That shit, Dr. Umar got some pushback for 2 days, and that shit went away. That basically what happened. He got pushed back for like 2 days and all that shit went away. So I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised at all. Let's get into the next topic, bro. Let's get into some sports, bro. We're gonna end this. We got a lot of sports topics. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a lot of non-sports, so we got a lot of sports topics. Let's get to the first one. Let's go to my boy Adam Schefter real quick. God damn, he got. I'm trying to find the important ones that I want to talk about. I don't care about the other shit. Hold on. Let me find the important takes. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's get into the first one. Geno Smith traded to Las Vegas Raiders. It's just crazy how a GM could go on live television and tell you, yeah, Geno's our guy. Geno's our guy. Then like 2 weeks later, reporting, Geno Smith, breaking news, Geno Smith has been traded to Las Vegas Raiders for a third round pick. A guy go from, it's just crazy how the NFL work, bro. Snyder came out, was on NBC, said, yeah, he's our guy. He's the guy we want in the future. It goes from that to, let's trade him. Mind you, he's going to Pete Carroll. I knew Pete Carroll wanted because Pete Carroll old, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Pete Carroll, he ain't got, he just came back. Now for him coming back, now he's already the oldest coach in the NFL right now. He's the oldest head coach in the NFL. He ain't got no time, bro. He don't know how much time he got left. No disrespect. So he ain't got no time. He trying to make it work now. He trying to make something shake now. So the only way you can make something shake now, you got to bring in a veteran, somebody that you're familiar with. He's familiar with Geno Smith. Geno Smith is familiar with the system that Pete Carroll wants to run. You feel what I'm saying? And Geno Smith, he's a very accurate quarterback. But my issue with Geno Smith is he loses the game he's supposed to lose, and he wins the game he's supposed to win. And that you're always going to be a 9-8, 10 and lucky 10-7, and you're potentially probably going to be the last team that's out of the playoffs, or you're probably going to be that last team that sneaks in the playoffs. But you're never going to be that team that gets over that hump to where, this team is convinced. You're just always going to be they're good enough to make the playoffs, but they're one and done. They're going to get embarrassed in the wild card. That's what a Geno Smith led team has been in the last 3 to 4 years. If you just look at the results and look at his play, in my opinion, bro. So him going to the Raiders, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, because I was already hearing that they potentially would probably trade him because the money that he wants, they're not willing to give him, especially a guy that's 34 years old. You know what I'm saying? You're the Seahawks, you're going to miss the playoffs back-to-back years. And Geno coming off a year where he threw 15 interceptions and only 22 touchdowns. So you're dealing with that situation. Are you willing to pay this dude all this money? And now you go in the future with him, or are you willing to bet on yourself and say, we can find us a quarterback of the future, and let's get rid of Geno now a year early than a year too late, because he's going in his final year of his deal where he's going to make about $25 million. So he's going to make about that much money. Do you want to bring him back, have him be the quarterback this season? You're mid again, 9-8, 10-7. Then now he want a big deal. Now you got to pay him, or let's get rid of him and let's make that the Raiders' problem. And I think that's a smart thing with Seattle. Now this going to show me if Snyder's a real good GM. With decisions like this, bro, what happens is, I know a lot of people be outraged. Shut up. This is a prove it now. Prove to us why you're one of the best GMs. If you're one of the best GMs, you can do what you got to do. You can change it, or you're going to make a decision to where you're going to bring a quarterback in. It's going to be Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be reunion with Russell Wilson. Are you going to call Aaron Rodgers? Shoot. Are you going to give it to Sam Howell and let him just be the guy that takes the mantle to be the starting quarterback of the team? And he be the leader of the team. Are you going to give him a shot? He wasn't that bad with the Commanders. I really think it was more of Bieniemy's system than him. When you don't have a good O-line, how can you play that type of style of offense? When your O-line sucks and you're getting sacked hell of times, how can you play and sit and wait on guys and long play action plays? The one you're not going to be able to win like that, bro. You dropping back 30 times. How can you sit in shotgun and just sling the ball 30 times and not expect to get sacked 5 or 6 times when you got a terrible O-line? So it might be potential where they're saying, bye-bye, Geno and Sam, this is your team. Will they draft a quarterback? Shadur Sanders, Cam Ward. So it's a lot of things. So we don't know what Snyder's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But to this is going. I'm looking at him and saying, what are you gonna do? Because you got rid of Pete Carroll, you brought in Will McDonald. We know you're running the show. So show the organization why giving you the team and letting you be the guy that makes the decisions, why you deserve it. If you can't show that, then you don't actually be fired. Because in reality, even though, like I say, Geno loses, he's a mid quarterback to where I'm not saying mid by like he sucks or he just not that good. I'm saying mid to where you're always going to be 9-8, 10-7, bro, with him, bro. You're not going to be no team where you can win 14. You're not going to win 14 games with Geno Smith. You're just not. You're just not. His resume shows that you're not going to win that much. You'll be lucky to win that much. And if you do, it's probably because you got a great-ass defense. If you got a great-ass defense, you can do something. But if you don't have a good defense, then and you got to depend on Geno to make some plays. He can make some plays. He has a lot of go-ahead touchdowns. But sometimes it's the go-ahead touchdowns. Then you got some games where he getting his ass blown out. So what is it with him sometimes, bro? So you don't know what you're going to get with a Geno Smith. But that's how I look at the situation, bro. Now let's go to the Raiders. When we look at the Raiders, they're desperate. They need a quarterback, bro. O'Connell and Gardner Mitchell ain't going to cut it. Derek Carr ain't cut it. Derek Carr took you to 2 playoffs in 9 seasons. That ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it, bro. You've been looking for a quarterback, but you ain't had a good quarterback since Rich Gannon. Think about that. You haven't had a good quarterback, you haven't had a quarterback that was consistent and taking you to playoffs and long playoff runs since Rich Gannon. Rich fucking Gannon. So you haven't really shown nothing at the quarterback position in basically almost 23 fucking years. Geno Smith, to me, he ain't gonna be Rich Gannon level, but he can't be worse than Derek Carr did for the team. I think Geno Smith is capable enough to win some games. I don't see them making the playoffs, bro. The AFC West is tough. Bo Nix, Denver, Herbert, Chargers, Mahomes, the best. Come on, man, the guy right now. Chiefs. The Raiders gonna have to win some games, bro. They're gonna have to win some games in many different ways, bro. Multiple fashions to have a successful season this year. If it's gonna be defense. It's gonna be Geno in the shootout. They gotta win that. If it's gonna be running game, take it home, it gotta be that. It's so many ways that the Raiders gonna have to win to have a successful season this year. It's gonna be tough, bro. They're in a tough division. So let's start there. You feel what I'm saying? But Geno as a quarterback, he's decent. He's decent. Your quarterback room has gotten way better. The quarterback room is way better from last year. Way better. 10 times better from last year. So if I had to grade them for this, I give you a B plus. I give you a B plus. I'm giving you a B because it's a great trade. But if you can't, the reason why I'm not giving you an A is because Geno's his history of how he played, bro. And now he's in a tougher division now than the division that been. You're talking about we're going from the NFC West to the AFC West. So now you in this division, you gotta step up, bro, because you're going against some guys to where their team are expected to make the playoff. You're the only team that made the playoff last year. All 3 teams in your division made the playoff. You didn't make no playoffs. You didn't make the playoffs at all. So now you're depending on Geno Smith to take you back to the playoffs since 2021. I don't see it. I think the Raiders will be a better team this year. I think they'll be middle of the pack. I think they'll probably be a 7. I can see them. They'll probably potentially be a 7-10 team, 8-9 team at the most. 9-8 if Geno can get them there. I can see them being 9-8 and missing the playoffs. But I don't see them making the playoffs at all. But I just think the division is tougher. I think they're in rebuild mode. They're in win now mode, but it's gonna be rebuild mode because I think through the season they're gonna be making changes to figure out who should be the guys that stay to who they're going to extend and who should be the guys they end up saying, okay, we had enough, we're going to release you. But they're still trying to figure out, bro, because we don't know where the Raiders really are, bro. We really don't, bro. And that leads me into my next topic, bro, because Max Cosby just got paid by the Raiders. Hold on, let me type it up. That brings me to my next topic. So the new teammate of Geno Smith just got a big bag. Max Cosby, he got a 3-year, $60 million contract, which is crazy. If you ask me, crazy. But that boy got that big money. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, gotta find it real quick. He literally just got the deal. Let me see, can I find it real quick? Because a lot of people had stuff to say. I find it. Yes, yeah, there you go. So basically, Max Cosby got a 3-year, $106.5 million contract, and he got a lot of money guaranteed. Hell, a lot of money guaranteed. And before today, we're gonna get into the next topic. He was the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history with 35.5 annually. 35.5 annually. They made him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history and the NFL right now. And I look at this, bro. You got to give him the bag. You want to keep him, bro, because you need somebody like a Max Cosby on your team, bro. You're talking about a dog. You're talking about a dude. It ain't about just the sacks. It's about just putting his teammates in position to make plays. He's just an all-around team guy, bro. He can give you 15 sacks. He can lead your team. He can lead the league in tackles for loss. He's great in the run game, but he also can redirect runners into the motion, into the audience, into the crowd, until his teammates, and make plays like that, bro. He put his teammates in position to make plays, bro. He gonna keep outside containment, but keeps the running back inside, and where the defenders at, where his teammates at, and they make plays, bro. He's just an all around defensive lineman, defensive end, bro. He's somebody you want on your defensive line and one of your team, bro, because he's good at all phases of playing the D line position, bro. He got injured this year, so his season was held. His season was short. He had a short season this year because he got injured. But he was on his way of having another great season. He still made a Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That was more on just name value, his dominance. You feel me? But Max Cosby is a dog, bro, and you gotta respect it, bro. The Raiders, you gotta pay him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay him. You know what I'm saying? To me, he's the face of your defense. He's the face of your defense. And if you want to convince your fans that you're trying to win, you gotta pay him, bro. He's the cornerstone of the defense. You got to find a cornerstone on the offense. Right now, you can say Geno Smith, he's the cornerback, so by default, he'll be the cornerstone. But you have your cornerstone on defense. You have the guy that's going to be there for 3 or 4 more years of his career. Now it's time to just bring guys around him to make that defense better, and bring guys around Geno Smith to make the offense better, bro. Because once you do that, then you can start competing against the Chiefs. Now you can compete against the Chargers and compete against Bo Nix now. Because you're in a division where all those quarterbacks are young, bro. Patrick Mahomes, 29. Justin Herbert, I think Justin Herbert, 27. Bo Nix, 25. These guys are young. These guys are going to play at least 6 to 10 more years in the league. 6 to 10 more years in the league. Patrick Mahomes might play till he's 40, bro. You can't even hit the quarterback no more. So these guys are going to play 6 to 10 more years in the league. And if you're the Raiders, if you can't get that quarterback position, bro, you're going to be sorry for another 6 to 10 more years. Because you can't figure out that quarterback position, and you just can't figure out how your team can just be successful in general. In general, you fire Antonio Pierce after gave him a one and done. And in my opinion, I think they were just stupid. Now you're bringing in Pete Carroll, who has more credentials and more credibility than Antonio Pierce. Don't get me wrong, but he's more on the older side. How many years does he have left? Don't you want to bring in the guy that you could potentially have for 10 years? Or you're just trying to bring in the guy to build the team up and build foundation so when the next guy come in, it won't be a hard task for him, bro. It's like you just jump in. It's like you never left. Like the team never skipped a beat. You bring in somebody who's already comfortable in. So they probably got a protege under Pete Carroll that they have potential in, but they want Pete to build a foundation before they hand it off. He hand the baton off to somebody else that's going to be the new head coach. So I don't know what the Raiders are going to do, but I know it's a good look just bringing in Max Cosby, paying him money, and bringing in Geno Smith as your quarterback because, bro, you can't get worse, bro, than what you already got at the quarterback position. You can't get worse because Gardner Minshew and O'Connell, he's still young. Don't give up on him. I think he should stay the backup. But with Minshew, bro, they were awful, bro. And if you watch the Raiders, their defense is not that bad, bro. Their defense is not that bad. So their defense is really not the issue. The offense just got to make plays in critical moments of the game, bro. If they made plays in critical moments of the game, they could be a team that we look at and say, damn, the Raiders 8-1. Okay, the Raiders 9-0. Okay, the Raiders 7-2, 6-3. Okay, they got a winning record. Okay. But to me, they'll never get there because the offense is always bad, bro. It's like anytime the defense comes to play, the offense doesn't, and vice versa. So, like I say, paying Max Cosby, the smartest decision to me, starting the offseason. The Raiders are starting the offseason off right now in a good way. Bringing in Geno Smith. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in a quarterback that has credibility, that have shown that he can lead a team to the playoffs, and have shown that he is a winning quarterback because his last 3 seasons he'll have winning records. Say what you want to say. He has 3 straight seasons of winning records. So that's 3 straight winning seasons. They might then make the playoffs in 2 of those 3 seasons, but those are still winning seasons for him. So you're bringing in a winning quarterback based on the stats and just based on record. You done paid your cornerstone guy. So he's going to be there for 3 to 4 more years. You get off to a good start. Now let's see what they're doing. Let's see what they do in free agency. Free agency starts tomorrow. Let's see how free agency go. Then let's see what they do in the draft. Let's see how they are in the draft. Because if they're not good in the draft, then it's like, dang, you did all that for what? So let's see the type of play, the type of guys they get in the draft. Then we can really sit back and measure and break down, analyze, okay, the Raiders' overall offseason. But right now, they're off to a hell of a start, bro. Shout out to the Raiders, man. Now, let's get, like I told you, Max Cosby, before today, he was the highest paid guy in the game. Now, Myles Garrett is the highest paid non-quarterback in the game, on an annual basis, making $40 million a year. Previously, during Super Bowl weekend, Myles Garrett wanted a trade. He wanted to be traded. You know what I'm saying? He requested a trade. But the general manager, head coach, they stood 10 toes down on, no, we can't trade him. Because a talent like Myles Garrett, first of all, he's your number 1 overall pick. So the fans love him so much. He drafted him first overall. And he's living up to a first overall pick, just like Bruce Smith did. The fans, and he's your best player overall. He's your best player. So the fans don't want to see their best player gone. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best players on the team. And he just garners so much attention. He's so great on his own merit and so dominant that it'd be stupid for you to trade him. So instead of trading him, they say, you know what? We're going to give you more money. We're going to give you a buckload. We're going to bring in the bridge truck for you, my boy. And that's what they've done for him. And Myles Garrett he'll be with the Cleveland Browns basically until he's about 34 and 35. So basically, we can say he's going to retire a Brown. Let's just get it out of the way. We already know when Myles Garrett decides to retire, unless he does a Bruce Smith and play until he's 40, he will be a Brown for life. He will retire as a Brown, and potentially you can put him in the Mount Rushmore Browns, depending on how his career goes throughout these 5 years with the Browns. So let's look at the contract. Shout out to Adam Schefter again. I always get my information from him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So it says, from trade to trust and beyond, to truth and beyond, the Browns and Myles Garrett reached an agreement on a record contract extension that averaged $40 million per year and includes $123.5 million in guaranteed money. Now makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL right now and in NFL history. And add more context to it, through his first 3 years, $88 million guaranteed. So he's making $88 million through the first 3. So, man, shout out to Myles Garrett, bro. When you great like him, bro, and you request a trade, bro, when he in a win-win situation. Either he's going to get traded to a winning team, or the team that he's on is going to plead for him to stay, and they're going to throw the house at him to stay. And he got thrown the house. You got to realize the second he's making would you basically say he's making about $5 million more than the second highest paid non-quarterback player, which is Max Cosby at 35.5. This man making 40. $123 million guaranteed, bro. Shout out to Myles Garrett, bro. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. You got a Defensive Player of the Year award, tackles for loss, dominant in the run game. Come on, bro. One of the best sack artists in the game. Big, 6'5", 6'6", 295 to 200, 300 pounds. Big, swole guy, bro. Speed, crazy. This guy. This the full package, bro. He deserves it, bro. You can't get rid of him. You can't trade him. I don't care what he say. I don't care what. Somebody like him, bro, you cannot trade him, bro. He too big. He too talented. Myles Garrett, one of the best guys in the game, bro. He deserves that deal, bro. Just look at his last couple of seasons, bro. We're talking about 7 straight seasons of 10 plus sacks. We're talking about back to back 15 plus sack seasons. He's just consistent. He's a guaranteed 15 sack a season guy, bro. When you got a guy like that you know that's gonna give you 15 to 20 sacks a season, bro, there's no way you can get rid of that and say, yeah, we're cool with trading you. It don't matter how many picks. No, it don't matter how. There's no. I don't care how many first round picks you give me. I don't care. There's no picks in the world that I'll take for the trade for Myles Garrett. He got to stay on my team, bro, by any means necessary. I don't care how much money we gonna get that boy. We gotta pay him, bro. If you don't pay him, you let him go somewhere else, bro. It's like, come on, bro. It's like what the Giants just did for the Eagles. You're putting that team in Super Bowl potential, bro. You're putting that team in potential Super Bowl. That team might be potentially Super Bowl bound, but when we're talking about by the end of January, they're Super Bowl bound, potentially in a conference championship game. So you can't do that, bro. And the Browns, they didn't do that. Like I say, Andrew Berry, the GM, stood 10 toes down on, we're going to keep this boy. We can't get rid of him. And they didn't get rid of him. They kept him. They signed him. So he going to be there for the foreseeable future. And I didn't, to me, like I said, I didn't see him leaving in the first place. I thought it was dumb. Everybody had these mock drafts of where he should go, where he should go. I'm like, there's no way in hell he leaving. They going to pay that boy. I always thought that, bro. I had people saying the Eagles are trying to pursue. I'm like, they're not giving him up, bro. Come on, bro. It's hard to find pass rushers. It's hard to find guys that can give you 10 sacks. Fuck that. It's hard to find a guy to give you 5 sacks in the season, yet alone 15, bro. It's almost 20 sacks a season. So you can't you can't trade that talent away, that type of talent away, bro. He's 1-on-1, bro. You can make an argument he's the best defensive player in the league. So the guy that's that talented as Myles Garrett, bro, bro, you gotta keep him. You gotta keep him. It doesn't make sense not to keep him. It doesn't make sense to trade him at all, bro. So he deserves all the money that he's getting. You know what I'm saying? And so basically he'll be there till he's 34, 35. 34, 35. By the time another bag potentially is coming his way to where he's going to be a free agent or he get re-signed, he'll be 34, 35 years old. Based on how big Myles Garrett is and how well he take care of his body, and having nutritionist, how he eats, Myles Garrett probably going to play till he's 40. He's going to be he's going to be the next Bruce Smith. If Myles Garrett retired before 40 years old because he doesn't want to play football no more, it's not because he can't. Because the guy's in hell of a shape. He's big. His body type is different. I know a lot of y'all say it's glazing. It ain't glazing, my nigga. It's facts, bro. A lot of times y'all like to say nigga glazing. Nah, I ain't glazing, my nigga. I'm just speaking facts to you. I watched the nigga from college to now. He's just been a dog. A dog. A dog. I remember people saying, oh, Sean Oakley better than Myles Garrett because they was going to come out the same class. Sean Oakley had that little situation. He got locked up and stuff. Really ruined his career. And he'll be before Myles Garrett. Bro, Myles Garrett has shut that conversation down. It's nobody that can sit around and say that Myles Garrett is not better than Sean Oakman or Myles Garrett shouldn't have been #1 pick, bro. Myles Garrett has shown why he was the #1 pick in 2017. And it's not even close, bro. It's not even close, bro. he warrants him being a number one pick. He's proven why he's the number one pick. He's just been balling. We're talking about 102 sacks before turning 30 years old. He's only 29. He's just a straight baller, bro. And I know he's tired of losing, but sometimes you can take losing when you're making $40 million a year. I'm just gonna be real with you. Yeah, it sucks, but you also got to trust you got a good head coach, bro. Offensive side, you just need a quarterback that's capable, which I think they will. I think they probably will get Karen Ward or Shadur Sanders, depending on what the Titans do. I think the Titans get more of a non-quarterback player, get a non-quarterback player than a quarterback. And I think that leaves the Browns getting a Cam Ward or Shadur Sanders. So just trust to me, I think Myles Garrett is just giving the Browns another chance. I think he's giving the Browns just another chance to prove that they can meet his wishes and put him in position to where he can play meaningful games in deep season. But they only gave him 2 seasons where he's played meaningful games, and they both been one and done. I mean, they both won. He made divisional, and the second they were one and done. So they have done it. They've done that for him for 2 seasons. But overall, bro, his career, the Browns have been browning. So, like I said, shout out to Myles Garrett for getting that bag. Sometimes you got to request a trade for a team to pay you. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Especially like him, who's trying to win at his age. I don't mind it, bro. I don't mind it, bro. 'Cause he is the best player. A lot of these guys that be requesting trades, bro, they don't be the best player, and they be on their rookie contract. It's like, bro, hold on, you in your rookie contract, bro, relax. Myles Garrett playing out a contract he already been signed, so now he just getting more money on more money. So, like I said, he deserves it. Smart for the Browns of bringing him in. So, looking at the Browns right now, their offseason starting off very well. Resign Myles Garrett to a big bag. Now let's see what they do in free agency, which starts tomorrow. Who they sign? I'll be on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be getting reactions from me who gets signed by who. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we will get into some Josh Allen. Josh Allen just got paid. So we're gonna get into Josh Allen getting extension. So what that shows me Josh Allen is gonna be a bill for life. So we'll get into that tomorrow too. So yeah, like I said, man, overall, Myles Garrett, get that money, my boy. Man, that concludes the show, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate everybody that watched the show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy I got done doing the show mostly by myself. And I did an hour by myself, basically. If you want to count Drew talking for his little 5-6 minutes, then you can count that. But I just did an hour by myself. I'm very proud of myself. And I appreciate the 3 to 4 people that came through and sat and watched the boy, bro. Like, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all sitting there and watching me, man. Just showing love and support. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. We'll get some clips out of this. I'm gonna get some clips out of this as soon as I get off. Clip it up real quick for y'all. Get the shorts for y'all too, man. Like I say, I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. We will be back tomorrow breaking down the free agency, who gets signed by who, breaking down some other things too. Oh, but before I leave, this is gonna be quick. My bad, I gotta talk about this. I came on here to talk about this. Hold on. Let me get on this. So DK Metcalf just got traded to the Steelers. And he just got a new bag by the Steelers too. The Steelers just paid him five. He's got a 5-year, $150 million contract from the Steelers. So he's basically making $34 million a year now. So that boy balling. Shout out to that boy DK Metcalf. And I think this is a good. I think the Steelers, they're desperate for a wide receiver, bro. They need somebody, a go-to guy. They need somebody who has the credibility at the position. They needs the guy that's shown that he can lead your wide receiver core. And I think DK has done that. This also shows me that George Pickens might not be there in the foreseeable future. So them bringing in DK, I know a lot of people saying it might be a duo, but I could potentially see George Pickens getting traded. And I could potentially see Pittsburgh drafting the wide receivers to rebuild their wide receiver core. Because let's be real, the problem really wasn't the quarterback, if we being real. The problem is they ain't got no receiver that can gain no separation. A lot of times you see Jordan Pickens catching those making those crazy catches is because he's not getting no separation. So of course you gotta jump over a motherfucker head when you 6'5" and you that big. Of course you gotta do that when you're not getting no separation off of a slant route or a post route or a go route. Jamar Chase, he beat guys off the ball. Justin Jefferson beat guys off the ball. A lot of times, George Pickens doesn't do that. Now, he's a hell of an athlete, hell of a freak, but he doesn't do that. DK Metcalf can do that. And I think they just, to me, they want to establish their wide receiver room by bringing in a guy like DK Metcalf to basically stamp that number one position down. And to me, if you do bring George Pickens in, that opens up George Pickens to getting a lot of layups, slant routes. It would open up him being free. You know what I'm saying? Which create a lot of one-on-ones for him because now you got a DK on garner a lot of attention. And if you try to focus on stopping George Pickens, you need to letting DK get one-on-ones. He gonna take your lunch money. So this is a good pickup for the Steelers. I don't know how I think about the money. I wouldn't pay DK in the 30s. And personally, in my opinion, I don't think he's had seasons like that to get paid that much money. But I understand what the market is. Me, potentially, I would have paid DK 28, 27. He's more in that range, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But if the Steelers believe in him, they feel like he deserves this amount of money, then do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock what Mike Tomlin do. I don't like the money. I like the pickup. I just don't like the money. I think you could have got him cheaper. I don't think if you're gonna give him 30, I can see 32, 31, but him to get paid more than AJ Brown is crazy to me. I just don't understand how he can get more money than AJ Brown. Come on. He making 34. I don't get that. But to each his own. Pittsburgh trying to establish that wide receiver room. Now the question is, who's their quarterback going to be? Who's your quarterback for the future? So we're gonna see, man. Like I say, Pittsburgh right now, 3 for 3 right now on teams. You know what I'm saying? Starting the offseason off in the right way. 3 for 3. You feel me? So shout out to Pittsburgh. Shout out to DK Metcalf. Got that bag, my boy. Requested a trade, and they granted it for you. They accepted it for you, and you got up out of there. So shout out to you. We're going to see what you do next year, my boy, with the quarterback you got. Y'all, that's the last topic of the day. Appreciate y'all. Once again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video around with your friends, man. Appreciate y'all. We will be back to talk about more NFL, more free agency frenzy, who's getting paid, who's getting extension, who's getting cut. It's all the news and all the coverage will be here on It Be Like That on It Be Like That channel. So we appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Subscribe to the channel up, get us to 200, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We out.